You know, I hear the FBI has a watch list for people who are looking up Jodan. Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Super Shell Monster Story 2. I'm Mysterious JG.
And I'm Zerfall.
I'd like...
Yo ho ho ho.
Yo ho ho. I'd like to think it's charming how amateurish this Let's Play has been, but I think we're greatly aided by the fact that nobody has done like a long-form Let's Play of this game. I don't even know of any comvids, actually, but... Last time we found Jodan's balloon. So, it's with a kind of a mixture of excitement at actually having progress and regret at dealing with Jodan again that we charge forward to deal with this jerk. Let's get up in there. Let's take care of this. What?
Oh my god. He's flying away, and we're gonna fly away next.
Oh my god. Yeah, you kind of messed that up a little bit.
Doesn't matter.
This
Oh no. Hey, I don't make the quotes. Oh no. The balloon's flying off. What now?
For the folks at home, like, you know, we mentioned having screwed up a recording session and I didn't get co-commentary, and it's probably just as well because even by our standards, it wasn't a great session. Yeah, Jodan's balloon escaping was the last foreknowledge I have of the game. So if I didn't sell you with my surprise, sorry about that.
But don't worry, folks. I have 5 knowledge, which is even better.
Oh, wow.
In any case, let's check on Kuromina. I'm still concerned about the queen.
It's a capital Q queen, isn't it? Oh, aren't I like the prince or something?
Oh, she's a princess of another country that doesn't recognize the sovereignty of this country.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry, our princess is in another castle.
well, she will be soon when you go through the front door.
Well, she'll be in this castle. So we got Baltaz's shield, but I think Rumelia waving that scepter around is by far my favorite. Oh, it's the Sinister Minister. I think he had like I'm trying to think how does like Jafar from Aladdin talk, and I can't really remember. It's like an evil Grand Vizier type. Oh, good, you have returned. We have a problem. The queen has been kidnapped. And you, as you found out previously, those scoundrels trapped her inside the devil mare.
That's pretty neat.
Now this Jodan freak just spirited away in his bizarre balloon. He, it, or whatever Jodan is. I think Jodan's personal pronouns are Z and Zer. Called our queen a creature, a rare one. This was an outrage. Would you please chase after them and try to rescue our hapless monarch? At least Jodan didn't capture Dragobird, but your legendary friend is trapped, panned, teardrops. I killed 2 people in prison.
I just want to point out the way that he said hapless monarch was with an exclamation point and a question mark, which would make for a great movie. A hapless monarch?
A hapless monarch? One doesn't make the rules. That would be the cool. Please, we've had it very rough here. Follow that scoundrel and bring our queen home.
Alright, so there's one important...
Please do let kidnapped queen to be rescued.
There's one important place we gotta go here.
Okay.
And we should have access to Boltz's bedroom now, which would be pretty sweet.
Oh, hey, don't be looking under the bed now, baby. I got some, cat fancy down there.
The impact of the fall killed many of our citizens here in Kudomina, but I'm glad you still have your spirits up to make jokes. Only the palace was sturdy enough to mostly withstand the crash. Isn't that ironic, don't you think?
How
ironic. Then this scavenger villain Jodan showed up. He's hijacking what little we have.
I prefer to think of him as a villain scavenger.
That clown is warehousing all the photon oil he can lay his greedy hands on.
I see the photon oil cartels. We have Jodan, despite the entreaties of the West, is just refusing to release more photon oil.
Wow. They really did kill a bunch of the citizens.
Yeah.
Also, I couldn't help but notice there was only a castle when we were up top before. It's not like there was a bunch of houses outside you could go to, like the first village in Final Fantasy or anything like
That's
that.
a good point.
I imagine reaching this place is just about worn you out. Well, I know what you need. Me to
Oh
talk
wow,
like
we're gonna get
Amelia.
some puff puff.
So come right on in and relax for a while. There's nothing a good night's sleep won't fix.
Oh, it's not Dragon Quest.
You know, I'm kind of feeling a good night's sleep myself, but I think we'll restrict ourselves to 2 videos tonight so I can dose up on some NyQuil. But yeah, that was the same sexy lady model that was one of our potential house keepers. Oh wow.
Oh, they've got the darkest weapons for the most brutal of player characters.
You mean the black belt from Final Fantasy 1? Nothing.
Oh, it doesn't work. We can't warp back up to the sky.
Wouldn't it be cool if it warped us up to the sky, but there's no, like, the floating continent beneath us wasn't there, so we just
fall
fell
and
straight
die.
down? That'd be great.
Game over. Your saves have been erased.
Oh man, monster's in here. He didn't warn us
Wow.
about that.
Yeah. What the heck?
Hell Triad.
Now I gotta get the monster guide up too, because we might have... Nah, what do we care? There's nothing really worthwhile from these guys anymore.
Well, the big one that we really wanted to know about was how to get those rainbow gems, and now we've realized that they're all a huge waste of our time and energy too.
Well, if you know how to
Around the
slow down
poison line.
the emulator. Alright, what do we got here?
Coils?
Oh, there's quite a few,
It did seem like a big dungeon. Like when
knife. A Hell Triad would give you a colorful hat or a wizard hat if you steal from them. I'm just going through the possible monsters we can reach in this area. Oh, these are a bunch of Hell Triads, yeah.
Yep.
So those guys might be worth stealing from, depending on if we have a colorful hat already or not.
I'm pretty sure we got some colorful hats, but
Okay. In that case, I think that might be it. Do we have an Omega Shield? Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, there's not really
yeah, screw
anything
forget
too
it.
exciting.
Well, I have a feeling we should be able to come back here. I thought, oh, did we get this already with
Are
Ernie?
you kidding me? That better be from before.
Well, that's what I'm asking you to kind of check.
Well, I'm looking.
No, I mean, in your own good time. But before this
I'll
battle's
take my
over.
time and take it good.
I'm the fact checker in your neighborhood.
Where the heck did my window go? There we go.
We found Dr. Spanner's diary. The most recent entries are 5 years old. 4th week of May. Dawn has been acting strangely of late. What's he doing? Noise has been emanating from the palace. I'm pretty sure we already know all this.
Yeah, I think this is just they've darkened the. Slapped a little filter on it, and this is the place where you walked around before to get the information you needed.
He's holding the monsters at bay and proving steadfast in his ideals. Oh, what a nice thing for him to say. Wait, I don't know that's who I am, do I? Oh, hey, check it out. A mantle snake. But you have declared they are not worth stealing from, so...
Yeah, not really.
I think Cat Dance actually worked there. It didn't say mist.
Or a little pill bug.
Dropped a flare rod.
Oh, there you go. You would have got what you stolen from it anyway.
Run away from the guy we could easily defeat. Ah! Yeah, is there any point in coming down here at all? Or we're just
I
gonna...
don't think so. No, I think we want to head back up.
Okay.
Although it is a loop, so I don't know which way's the fastest now. But I'd imagine that's probably the halfway point anyway.
Like this, my instincts are telling me, oh no, there's going to be something incredible that you missed, but
I've not seen anything to FAQ here. It pretty much just go to the back of the castle.
yeah. This is not a game that usually gives you incredible treasure either, from chests. Like, I've seen worse. It's not like Mystic Arc level of treasures in the dungeon art bullshit, but they're not great usually.
If we do hit a save point before we get back there, we might want to use Shell House there and throw it on a save state.
I've heard worse ideas before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know. Well, we could use the power of Lady Who Stops Monsters from Coming.
I believe her name is Sweetwater
Llama.
McGee.
Yes, Sweetwater McGee. I can't believe, like, the way that Police Quest 3 just ignores her past is,
It's really forward thinking when you think about it, you know?
But, I mean, there's not even a, like, I know what, you know, she's changed so much. It's just like, no, there's no acknowledgement that she's not a generic... Oh, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted time on that.
Fire shell hero, I have discovered the secret. It's that fire shell you carry. Since the dawn of time, this Shell Dorado has existed in a remote dimension. Another dimension? The only way to reach it from your distant planet has been via the fire shell.
Or via the fire shell, your choice. Huh?
Hey, it's dark. What a surprise. Whenever destruction has threatened us, the shell monster's elder...
Oh, so destruction threatens you? Maybe we should team up.
Yes, using an ancient ritual, he has simply summoned a hero from your home planet. At the present time, that hero is you! But now I'm in charge, and I yearn to travel.
Well, I mean, go to Globus.com, man. Leave me out of this.
All I need to escape this phantom continent and break totally free is your fire shell.
Dots.
You are a very brave fighter, or else the fire shell wouldn't have selected you.
Well, maybe it likes my personality.
Yeah, it's just he's just the bravest of the humans on Earth when it comes to fighting monsters. Which
Yeah,
most of us don't.
it went to the Republicans in Congress. How about them Republicans in Congress, huh? Says you're the bravest Republican in Congress. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. I guess I'm counteracting the effect of the anti-Obamacare message from Super Shell Fire Pro Wrestling 1. Yeah, sorry. Please continue.
I respect the process. That you are the strongest warrior available on that distant planet.
I respect the process. Now let's do this the right way. I'm gonna kill you and take the shell. We're gonna follow the proper paperwork first.
So, which we showed up at level 1 and couldn't even do magic, right? Like,
Yeah.
So I have a proposal. Will you lend your fire shell to me? If so, goody goody. I shall share power with you. That was a joke from my brother and sister who will never watch this video.
Okay. See, I throw those jokes in for Bobo once in a while. He watches one.
You'll rule both Sheldorado and your home planet while I march on and conquer the universe.
It just seems like it's not a bad deal. Like, you know, presumably one of the other planets in the universe will just be able to kill this guy.
And if not, right, we get to decide how Sheldorado and our planet live.
Yeah.
If we rule it with benevolence, right, they're actually better off than they were before.
I mean, all these other
who cares
planets.
about all the other planets? We weren't going to mess with them anyways because we can't travel through planets.
We don't really know. I mean, I guess we're clearly convincing ourselves this is good because we want it to be, but I mean, those planets could all be ruled by guys who are even worse than Dark. Like
Yeah, they might might be space Hitlers all the way down.
They could be ruled by Darker or Darkest.
The darkest villain. Look, I will give you the power of life and death. If people displease you,
I'll make a large, boring, dark dimension like I did for Dr. Doan. It's like you can make little prison dimensions for people and make them do quests.
you may kill them on the spot. Anything you hate, I'll grant you the power to destroy.
Oh, okay, well, I hate you. How's that gonna work?
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, thanks for the power.
Alright, Dark. I wish for more wishes.
Unless I have unexpected problems on your home planet, you may return and mop up. Are you a bad enough dude to rule over 2 planets?
I was waiting for you to read the line normal so I could jump in and say that.
If so, hand over your fire shell right now. Please let us actually say yes.
Sir Yvette!
What's the matter, Ivan?
Sir Yvette?
Oh no, it didn't give us the but thou must at least.
There's a trick trap for Dark.
Stupid. But I won't kill you myself. No. I'll show you old and new powers.
But not kill you.
You will die at the hands of those you thought you already eliminated. Corpses will execute you and your followers.
Corpse is
This will
spoiled
be
again. Sorry.
This will be my best revenge yet. Behold.
Oh.
I don't think he's gotten any revenge so far, so I guess if he gets
Oh,
revenge,
no,
he'll be the
god
best
damn it!
revenge.
No, not Megalo King!
Megalo King!
I thought it would be like Fat Badger and Gyob Far. That would have been fun. Fucking
Don't
Megalo
forget
King?
Megalo King. And also Neo Megalo King.
It's like that guy from, so you never watched Seventh Saga, even though the first game you Let's Played was the sequel, but it had a guy, Paizon. We fought Paizon, Green Paizon, Blue Paizon, Red Paizon, Metal Paizon at the end, like, there's
Did you make a Hey Paisano joke?
I'm sure, if I didn't, I need to go back and redo that series. But yeah, like, this is like, we've got imps, we've got gray imps. We've got an ogre, now we got a wizard ogre, now we got wizard Megalo King.
They're actually called Grimps.
Grimps, you're right.
Mush King. I see he thinks outside of the box more than Don't. He's just not rebuilding the same guy.
Doing
Phantom Queen.
Phantom Queen, dig it. It's the Four Fiends rematch zone here.
Kaiser Blue.
Hi, I didn't get much of a chance to make an impression.
And Red Foo. Oh, and Dr. Doan.
Dr.
Don't forget
Doan is-
him.
Now what I want to see in this story now is that this reborn Dr. Doan betrays Dark and steals his power. Oh, he's merging them into some kind of super beast.
Fire Shell hero of that. How's this for nostalgia? Huh? You like Super Nintendo games? Neo Doan, eliminate these pests. Oh, everyone else got their name removed from it? They should have called them like
Yeah.
Neo Hyper Megalo Mush Doan or something.
Phantom Queen Doan. Yeah. So it's a nostalgia thing. So it's like Super Famicom drunk. Is Super Shell Monster Story 2 worth playing today? We'll find out in 3 minutes. Gee ha ha. Ho ho. Who, me? I live. My power? Yes. I'll kill them.
Got a bad feeling about this.
It's too bad we don't have the little insect guy here. He's got another chance to kill Dr. Doan.
No, man, he's got all the parts.
He's got like neat Kaiser Blue as his left arm, and I guess Kaiser Blue is his body, and Megalo King is one of his arms. I wonder if he has Phantom Queen's genitals.
Well, he has her hair, I think, at the top.
Yeah,
there.
that's. We got the wings back there from somebody. I don't see where Mush King is.
Well, I'm just flipping
Maybe
through
Mush
the thing
King's
to get to.
Mush King's feet, maybe.
What do we got here as bosses? Mush King. Oh, the green tentacles coming out the back. Those are Mush King parts. Phantom Queen is the hair and maybe those purple arms.
Yeah, the purple arms are hers. Yeah, you're right.
The metal parts are obviously Hyper Megalo. Dome seems to maybe be the face, and that's about it. Oh, I guess the head is kind of like a cross between Dome.
Well, he had that weird.
Kaiser Blue was actually green, so this
Yeah.
little hand popping out the side, that was Kaiser Blue's left hand. And then Neodone, yeah, I don't know. He's the only one that's actually blue like that.
Well, Dr. Doan had this weird head where like he had eyes that looked at you, but then like his forehead like went into this thing with these kind of like you see these little dots above his antenna there. There's like these two gold dots between the antenna and the head. Like Dr. Doan had those.
Yeah. He had those dots, yeah, on his head.
Whatever they are.
True.
Yeah. So give
It's
this
a pretty good remix, I guess.
it's
He's got a little
it's
gold
pretty
input
good.
on there too.
I'll give him credit.
So this guy you could steal from this guy a Fairy RX or a Magic Cube.
So not really worth the effort at all.
Not really worth the effort, and you can't even jewel him just because he's a boss. His skills are Bio Cannon, Pentagon Attack, Phantom Drive, and Playback, which I think are just skills that the other bosses had. But like,
Well, I mean that would make sense. It's like a
they all got them. Although he doesn't have his skill from every boss. But the Phantom thing must be from Phantom Queen, I'd imagine.
all right. So that didn't work. Phantom Drive. Okay, that sucks.
That's one hell of a cut.
It confused our main caster though.
So I think that Panaceas might fix that.
All cure should fix it, right?
I'd imagine so. But like,
Not that we're short of panaceas.
the cat girl could use Panaceas, and then
Yeah, he can keep attacking. You're right. You're right.
attacking.
You are right. Well, now that we know we're not going to try to steal a bunch of stuff from him, there's no point in like trying to extend the fight. So
Yep.
yeah, we have enough panaceas. Big plate back. Oh, no fair.
Oh,
Two
he had
turns.
a little bit of health and he uses the same attack, eh? Interesting. That did half as much as it did the first time.
Well, its attack went down.
Ah.
Um. We've got stuff that recovers HP for more than one character. It's not really how items work in this particular game. Megado building.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's like a mega elixir.
Mega
that deals
elixirs,
with it.
yeah.
But I think both of them have the heal everybody spell. Auspice for all.
Well, isn't she currently muted over there?
She is, but if yeah, that's you know what I hate is like I know, although Abad has it here too, but I know that like even if you were like, oh yeah, I'm using the thing that fixes her on her, it won't let you try to use the magic and just have it fail if she doesn't get it in time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I much prefer games that let you fail when you're muted to cast the spell, and then you have a chance of making it work.
And hopefully not Phantom Drive this turn, please. that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty good attack.
And then we find out Biocannon is the worst possible attack to get hit with.
Ew, it splashed on us.
He just fired a big turd at us.
What's Lash Slash like? Is that worthwhile or no?
Oh, you mean on Abat? I think that's like takes
Yeah.
2 turns to do. Attacks all enemies 2
Oh,
times
it's all
damage.
enemies. We
yeah.
don't care about all enemies.
No. Unless it turns out we should be hitting different parts of Neodone.
Now, should we be using triple cut since I don't think he's affected by the Hellcut?
Attack 3 enemies.
I mean, is line cut 1 per turn? I know it says all, but it's 2.5 times.
That's true.
I think Iron Cut does require a charge.
That's 2 turns. Triple cut. Attack 3 enemies, 50%. Yeah, but I guess there's no reason not to use that. A little hospice for all going here.
Excellent.
Oh, they are taking poison damage, though. And frickin' Phantom Drive.
But maybe it won't be effective this time.
Okay,
I would say have Avat.
Ava has the Panacea Rumelia, and then Cat Lady has to give herself, like, a giant curing item.
Yeah. If we get a turn where we don't have to do this sort of crap, we need to get that attack up on Bolts, because he doesn't get an attack down from his skill.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If they get cured of their confusion, do they just do nothing, or do they just do a single attack or something?
We usually do a single attack, it seems like.
Okay, I'm glad it doesn't just get wasted.
Except
like,
Rumelia
if they're
done it, yeah.
confused, there's like a 1 in 5 chance they hit the bad guy. Yeah, 1 damage.
And she's almost dead.
Yeah, but she can just cast the max out heal spell on herself.
Well, I'm gonna go with, maybe attack all... this one he takes damage, but he doesn't get attacked down.
So that might be better then, because we don't have to keep charging them back up.
For a minute, I thought it accidentally used the healing item on Cat Lady. I was like, no!
Oh, we got the power word off before the attack.
Mhm.
Nice.
The big plate back. Pentagon attack.
That's all 5 of them! Oh, come on, that didn't hit the side people.
Well, this might kill Baltz here. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage. See if I can get poison off. Yeah, no, it's not good use of a turn.
No, actually, the amount of damage poison done...
It's tiny.
It's such a small amount by the end of the game, right? Like, it doesn't seem to be a percentage of your health. It's just like... Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. But, like, it seems like it's just...
If it's a small percentage if it is, yeah. Any elemental weaknesses on this guy? We didn't bother to scan him. I guess I should do that.
Fily.
Oh, okay.
So fire and lightning. Which, maybe this Leo thing is fire, because it's pretty red.
He's suddenly really into this Pentagon attack.
It doesn't confuse people, so...
Yeah.
Oh, he's melting. I almost wish that, looking at his hat, looks kind of like a jester cap now. I almost wish that this had come after we defeated Jodan, and he was also included in the mix-up.
Okay, I know this is a bad idea, but I want to use her magic eye on him, see if we can get his hit points or something. And suddenly he's no longer melty. That 200 hit points makes a difference.
Oh no, it's spooky.
Does this mean I won't get to check out his hit points?
Ah, Sakura, that still attacked you. No, apparently you can't cast magic. But if you already cast it, it's okay.
Well, that was a skill, not magic, so...
Oh, okay. And it was her eyes, not her mouth, so I guess... He's got to be pretty darn close.
Yeah. Oh, what do we do here? Okay,
I think you have Bolts do his skill, and then you have...
well, I think we need Baltz.
Cure on herself.
Romelia
and the other girl use...
Cure on herself.
If one of them dies, we'll bring him back.
Well, one of them will die.
Well, if they both heal themselves with a Vital and All, they'll be fine.
Yeah, we gotta get this, we don't get to attack this turn, I think. I'm trying to respect the lives of our warriors here.
I suppose, but I'm under the impression that Bolts might just end the thing if he does it.
It's wishful thinking. He's only been in melty form for like one turn. I'd like to get to the point where we can transform our thief into cat form.
Well, I mean, if Avad isn't under the weather anymore, he's gonna still attack, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but only for 600.
Okay, Biocannon's the best attack.
The worst of his attacks. Oh no, the poop. You should almost just have Romelia use a fire spell if she has one.
Romelia is muted.
Ah, boo. You should almost have, Does she have Lenny spell? No, just wind. She could do cat dance or something like that.
She's gonna do power word on that, because I don't... You seem like convinced that he is about to be defeated. I don't know how much more he might have. Could be throwing soft lumps at him.
I mean, normally they don't last too much longer once they start getting into their I'm damaged mode.
You never know. This could be like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, where suddenly the bosses start getting 3 or even 4 melty modes. Or it could be over. Gain 9,000 XP. And you can see the happiness in the faces of our crew members because they know that I respected their lives and didn't figure, well, we'll let one of them die and we'll recover them on the next turn. So when we come back next time... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
When we come back next time, what we'll figure out is how much pocket change did Dark give this guy?
Yeah, that's a good thing to find out. We'll also find out, should we have gone, like, have we accidentally now hit the structure supporting boss and the whole castle will fall down and we've already missed our opportunity to go to Baltz's bedroom. I guess we'll find out next time.
Bye.